Darla, it's okay, right? Yola, sit down.
All right. I'm going to unplug the phone so that it doesn't ring.
Okay. Now it's 15%, Jim.
Okay.
So today, no snow there?
No, it's sunny.
Oh, very nice. Wow, it's only 15%. I don't know how long it will take.
Yeah, it could take a little bit. It's okay, Rinpoche. Usually it gets up to like 30 and then it goes really fast. So I'm sending a message to the people that are signed in. There's 15 people waiting.
Maybe another 10-15 minutes, looks like.
We could use your computer, Yola, if you...
Sure.
Does your computer have a video camera?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I'll send you the link for Zoom.
Really good one too.
Great. I'll send you the link for Zoom so that you can click it and log in.
Okay.
You know how to do that, right, Yola?
Oh yeah. I can click.
Wow.
I'm a good speaker.
All right.
Just when I was bringing it.
Okay. Okay.
Did you take Russia?
No, Yola, I just woke up.
Can I get you a brush?
Sure. Which building was it today, Jim?
I don't know, Rinpoche.
Station.
I didn't look.
Take all of this, put this in the bedroom. Take this whole piece out. Give me one too. Please take it.
So I sent you the Zoom link, Yola. Let me know when you have it.
I'm just clearing the space.
Great.
Sure. Sure.
And Rinpoche, once Tsok is done, or this evening, you can call me and I can help. I want to log into your computer and update everything else and make sure that it works for you.
Very good. Yeah, something.
Yep, I'm letting you in. Okay, great.
Okay, I can hear the sound.
Yep. All right.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hello. Okay.
So, let's see. How do you like it?
Is that where
Me
Rinpoche is
sitting
going to
in
sit?
Rinpoche's seat. What?
Yeah, I think you should put the camera facing down so we can see more than just his head. Yep, that's great.
Okay.
A little more, yes?
No, then, because he likes to see the Guru Rinpoche Tonka behind. So that's
Yes,
that's
yes,
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So let me make this big so that you can.
Okay, I'm gonna let everybody else in.
Okay, just a moment, Jim.
Just a moment. Let me get out and so he can get in.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, me too.
There's 20 people, Rinpoche.
Okay. You look good, Jim.
Should I let them in? Oh,
Sure.
all right, Rinpoche. Yeah. Okay. 20 people. Here they come. Okay, Rinpoche, everybody's here.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Rinpoche.
Good
morning.
morning.
Good
Nice to see you,
morning.
sir.
Hi, Rinpoche.
Hello, Carol.
Hi, good to see you.
Who was it, David?
That was David Schombrun, wasn't it?
No, it was a guy who was an English accent.
Oh,
It's Alan,
Alan.
Wow.
Okay.
South African. Thank you very much.
Okay. How are you, Alan?
Very well, thank you, sir. Nice to see you healthy and happy and holy.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So I can say hello.
Jordan, how are you?
Hi, Rinpoche. I'm doing okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay. There's Tara? Yeah. And
Yes, good morning, Rinpoche.
what?
Good morning, Tashi Delay
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
to everybody.
Okay.
Tara.
I hope you all are well. So it's wonderful. Today is Guru Muchi Day, and we're able to receive his blessing. As Guru Muchi has promised that he will come every 10th day. He comes in the rays of the sun, riding on the rays of the sun. Of course, that is to inspire our mind how to connect to him, but actually that he is, blessing. He's the embodiment. He's the embodiment to the Buddhist of the three. And so therefore, he is always inseparable with our enlarging mind, our Buddha nature. So there are many dimensions, many ways to relate to Padmasambhava, many dimensions to relate to Buddha Shakyamuni, as well as to all Buddhas and Mahasattvas, the Bodhisattvas who, remain on their higher bhumis, or to the point, the Bodhisattva who remains on the first bhumi, like Nagarjuna, Because after all, it's really the dance of how the Buddhas are always, shining, so to speak. Their mind is ever present, because what that means is the essence of our mind is enlightened mind, and that is ever present all the time, in the midst of all our neurosis, in the midst of all our affliction. When you study the sutra teaching, the dependent origination teaching, it clearly explains that the nature of all phenomena do not have inherent existence. And what we're really talking, we're not talking about something nothingness. We're not talking something nihilism, but we're talking that all our neurosis, for example, like aggression, anger, the essence of anger is emptiness. The essence of anger, on the emptiness is a way of explaining, means devoid of inherent bad thing. Devoid of inherent bad thing. Normally we relate to anger as a bad thing, is a negative thing. And whoever engage in anger, that person falls into the lower realm. And basically it's confused, deluded state of mind. It's true. But the essence of anger is enlightened mind. It doesn't mean that anger is an enlightened mind. The essence of enlightened is anger, enlightened mind. And that we see that, for example, normally when we get angry, we just like wrapped up into this thick duality, subjective wise and objective wise. The myself and yourself. And you did this, therefore I'm angry and I blame you, so and so. How our mind function. But when you really look, then study from the objective part, who is getting angry, from the five skandha point of view, the aggregates, five aggregates, the aggregates of form, the aggregates of perception, the aggregates of consciousness, the aggregates of impulse. Sorry, I don't. There have some. I still haven't got the perfect translation to the five aggregates. Maybe you all know. I sometimes say impulse, but it's not true. I read in something there are. So try to get the five aggregates from a good translation. In Tibetan, called Zugi Pumbu, Surwe Pumbu, Dushi Pumbu, Nabarchibe Pumbu. Zugi Pumbu means aggregates of the form. Surwe Pumbu means aggregates of the feeling. Dushi means aggregates of perception. Duche, that's I have a problem. My translation is not correct. I don't know what's the word. Impulse, I thought, but maybe something else. And then the last is the aggregates of consciousness. So each one of them, when we study, when we investigate, analyze, they're devoid of their self. We think generally my body like a one unit, total self, but it's not true. There are billions and trillions of atoms, and then and let's say the fundamental atom, there's no such thing as fundamental atom, even in the scientific, when they try to, earlier they named the God particle, and they couldn't find God particle because devoid of inherent existence. But our perception, our mind normally thinks me, my body, as one unit. The whole thing is one unit. There is no such thing like that. How we think, it is a wrong thinking, it's an ignorant way of thinking. But when we really study and investigate, we do find it's devoid of inherent existence, right? So, but then, our dualistic mind, even our intelligent function on a dualistic mind. Right now, to get the enlightened wisdom, non-dual mind, it's very hard for most people. One has to do a lot of meditation, and of course, through meditation, one can realize the clear light mind. Right now, it's assumption clear light mind, because that's how much that our ordinary intelligent mind can only reach to analyze, and then you see an empty, right? When you see an empty, then you think, okay, there's nothingness. But then you fall, first you have fallen into somethingness, like eternalistic. That's called eternalistic. There is something solid, me, self. You fall into something. Then after that, when you analyze, when you go next stage, then you fall into nothingness. Therefore, in the Heart Sutra, it says, one is to transcend both the extreme of eternalism, that's wrong, and the extreme of nihilism, which is also wrong. And then, since the minds get more subtle on the next stage, on emptiness, that you investigate, and then you find nothing, and then people kind of like think, oh, it's nothing, and that is, then you fall into extreme, your mind cling to some nothing. That is a subtle obscuration compared to the early obscuration, which is wrong. And next is even wrong, subtle. But that's how the mind has to progress. You can't escape from that. Your mind has to go. It's like reaching the point, last frontier. And then now what? Then then in meditation, for example, when we sit and when we realize this emptiness, then then you expect something. Oh, I should have clear light experience now. Where is it? I should see the universe. I should have the cosmic bliss. I should have the cosmic totality awareness. Where is it? Then you're looking like you're grasping continuously. So therefore, it says relax. For example, in meditation practice, when you do a shamatha meditation, you are told, you are advised, you are lead during meditation, relax. Don't panic, so to speak. From the shamatha level, your mind should relax and just watch it. It says, watch like a child. When the child look into a shrine room, he or she, the little baby, doesn't have any conception, doesn't have any judgment. Just look around, whether it's, like a grown-up man, oh, this is sunshine, we should be special. This is, not. So we have those conceptual judgment. But little baby doesn't have any judgment. He or she just walk around, look at everything, dirt and shit, clean and unclean is one taste, so to speak, So you just drop the whole kind of like judgment, and then you watch your mind, and then the mind slowly get clear. Remember the example I used during meditation teaching, as I said, like how to purify or clean the water. If you're walking on a beach, on a bank, and if you start digging, then the water will get very murky. Now you saw the murky water and you try to, sort it out doing more, then it aggravates, it brings more dust. So now what you do, just relax, watch it. It will settle down. That's how, it is. But we're so used to always aggravating thing. Therefore, like mind is so like worked up, so much worked up that it get so tired. And now it's, so in meditation practice, is try to abandon that worked up, just, watching in shamatha meditation, watching the awareness through mindfulness, and then gradually as you build up, then once that obscuration of the last frontier is purified, the way to purify is not like juggling, not by aggravating, you see. That's our ordinary dualistic mind approach. It's aggravating, try to solve this, try to solve that. Now you just don't do anything, you just drop it. And then you remain in that, it will clear by itself like that water. like the water at the beach or on the bank. How you clear the water is just by living as it is, and it will become clear by itself. So therefore, the essence of Padmasambhava, essence of enlightened mind, is permeates in all our emotion, thoughts, conceptuals, whatever you call it. So therefore, remaining in that enlightened mind with the nature all the time is important. Remember, when you sleep, when you walk, when whatever, clear, don't look for clear light. Then you will aggravate. Just sit and it will come to you naturally. So we need to patience. And of course, then like in post-meditation state, your awareness should be in 6 paramita for measurable. That is very important. Always, look at your mind, through your mindfulness, how your mind is doing, because you got to do it. Only you can do it. No one can do it for you. Like no one can eat for you on your behalf. It will never work. The same thing, no one can do meditation for you. You got to do yourself. So you got to watch your mind all the time. So essence of Padmasambhava is that. Essence of Buddha is that. So we all have enlightened mind. And that's in order to awaken that, so today we're receiving Guru Rinpoche's blessing. This is a very profound practice. And then, so just to explain a little bit before we start the Tsok. Okay, thank you. So now let's do the Tsok.
What do you need?
Text. You have extra text? Okay. It's okay.
Yes, I have it downstairs.
Yeah. Bring a text. Remember in the Mundu teaching, there's a calling the Lama far away. There's a text by Jigta Lishe Dorje. His son is Dujum Rinpoche. In that it says, in that it says, wherever one is, it is the follower of Karma. What does that mean? Follower of Karma doesn't mean like, Guru Rinpoche is the super, football player like David Beckham, and then the rest of the football player are running after him. So we are running after Guru Rinpoche. It doesn't mean that. That within us, so that the follower of Padma means, of course, Guru Rinpoche, the second Buddha, who came in, brought the Dharma, and incredible teaching of Dharma in the Vajrayana teaching, esoteric practice of Buddhism. But that whole esoteric essence is us, our mind, our essence. So therefore, on this day, when we pray to Padmasambhava, we invoke his enlightened mind and, receive the blessing. Truly, you can have amazing experiences, in your mind, awakening experience. So that's what it is. Okay, so now let's begin. Om Noze Namda Raji Lundu Be Daji Juju Jina Jubai Sanji Chodan Gindu Babezo Kuna Shaze Dacha Dashi Shu Deme Yapu Zelden Dundu Chebe Yembe Geta Badamba Kuna Gumba Jache Daba Lumbu Taraba Zelda Badam Simje Tamje Lagong Tabe, Yizum Zeba, Zeraga Tabe, Zenzum Tepe, Tashi Pepe. Devara Shekwa Gela, Chazelo, Jambe Juno, Palden Turchese, Cherez, Kubo Jampe, Sai Nimpo, Diba Namprase, Namge Nimpo, Pacho Kunduza. Ube Duje, Pegara Lushinda, Nubu Dawa, Jati Nimai. Taji Balgi Cho, Chanju Semba Gela, Chazalo. Jinjin Dojo, Tashi Sirginya, Dojo Pumza Kamala. Nyenda Dunda Punza Bebe, Minu Jase Monju Kolo. Rinjin Dajo Yegi Chadenje, Chudu Gawa Chujin Gema, Giso no Tepe. Tashi Lamo Gela Chazalo, Samba Chimbo de Jung Seme. Migdon de Dan Yabo Yukos, Page Odan, Minis. Namde Sede Laze Kolo Dan, Tiju Ladan, Lundum Dorje. Piwan Rati Chuden Gesenze, Sasum Neso Gele Tashi. Jidin Gyowa Gela Chazelo, Daja Dingri Chawa Tumbala, Gidan Yewara Sewa Kunshi. Tudu Bebe Sunday Yijin Drup, Trashi Dele Pusum Zobara Isho, Daja Dingri Chawa Tumbala, Gidan Yewara Sewa Kunshi. Tudu Bebe Sunday Yijin Drup, Trashi Dele Pusum Zobara Daja Dingri Chawa Tumbala, Gidan Yewara Sewa Kunshi. Dede Bebe Sunday Yijin Du, Tashi Dele Fusum Isho. Okay, now in the English translation, Om, is this the same? This is a different one. Okay, please read someone. Tara?
Yes, Rinpoche.
Okay, can you read the English translation?
Yes, Rinpoche.
Yeah.
In the natural, spontaneously present, perfectly pure, phenomenal existence, to all who dwell in the auspicious realms of the 10 directions, the Buddhas, Dharmas, and assemblies of the noble Sangha, I prostrate and pray that all may be auspicious for myself and all others. To Drome Galpo, Salsan Dondru Gan, Jempe Gempa, Gedram Paldampa, Kunla Gumpa Gaka Drapa Chen, Lumpo Tarpa, Saldra, Paul, and me, noble ones known for your consideration of all sentient beings, noble ones known for your superior display of enlightened activities that grant mental satisfaction. Merely hearing your names increases all glory and auspiciousness. I prostrate to the 8 Sugatas, to the youthful Manjushri, the glorious Vajra holder, the powerful Avalokiteshvara, the noble protector Maitreya, Sayi Nimpo, Dripar Namparcel, Namkai Nimpo, the Supreme Noble Kuntu Zangpo, Utpel Dorje, Pekar Lushing, and Norbu Dawa, Reldri Nimla, holders of the excellent hand emblems of Supreme Noble Good Fortune. I prostrate to the 8 Bodhisattvas, the Supreme Jeweled Umbrella, the auspicious Golden Fish, the wish-fulfilling vase, the mind-pleasing Kamala flower, the conch of fame and glory, the fully endowed endless knot, the eternal victory banner, the all-powerful wheel, you who hold these 8 supreme precious signs, offered to the conquerors of all directions and times, attractive maidens of pleasure, to recall your nature increases all that is noble. I prostrate to the 8 goddesses of good fortune, Sampa Chempo Dejun Sammeyu, Mitan Den and Gyalpor Yu Korsong, Polke Po and Luwang Mintmidzang, Namto Se and Ladze Korlo, holders of the trident, short spear, and vajra, vina, sword, stupa, and banner of victory, who make auspiciousness and positivity grow in the 3 realms. I prostrate to the 8 guardians of the world concerning the activity that myself and others are about to begin by pacifying all obstructions and unwanted harm. May the noble and meaningful increase and all wishes be accomplished. May good fortune, happiness, and prosperity be fully endowed.
Different translation. So Here there is some Sanskrit name. For example, Tsangpa Chimpu, the 8 great worldly gods, great Brahma, Shiva. Tsangpa is in Sanskrit is Brahma. Dejung, Semepu, one is Shiva, Vishnu, Indra, the king of the gods, Indra, and the 4 great king. It says like that. So I don't know who translated this one, but it's a slightly different version. Okay, all right. Kordo kandro mangpo koro keki jesu dadruki chingi lopche shek susu guru pema sidi urge yugi no jansa pema kesa lombola yazen chogi no drunye Pema Jume Jesu Tra Kordo Kandro Mangpo Koro Kiki Jesu Dadruki Chingi Lopche Sheksu So Guru Pema Sidi Orge Yugi No Chansam Pema Kesa Dombola Yasen Jogi No Jumye Pema Jumne Jesu Tra Kordo Kandro Mangpo Koro Kiki Jesu Dadruki Chingi Lopchire Sheksu So Guru Pema Sidi. Okay, Tara, please read in English.
Hong, at Oregon's northwestern frontier, on the stem and corona of a lotus flower, wondrous, supreme accomplishment attained, as the lotus-born renowned, encircled by a retinue of many dakinis, so that I may become like you, please come and grant your blessings. Guru Pema Siddhi Hong.
Maho Tute Chugi Yingi Shingamsu Shini Tu Sun Ke Kame Penam Chate Kunzo Dewa Chimpuku Nam Kashin Tu Je Chorine Lama Chugi Kula Sowade Orge Pema June Lasroate Deche Lingi Drupe Shinkamsu Kusu Toda Yente Chiliki Yeshe Madan Dewa Shepeku Tuje Shetra Naso Sosote Lama Longche Zoku Lasroade Orge Pema June Lasroade Mi Chenji Tenda Peshin Kansu Tuje Chempo Drove de la Chen Kanga Kande Taki Drendense De Dhamma Chunda Da De Sunki Lama Trupe Kula Srovade Orge Pema June La Srovade.
Wondrous, in the pure realm of the fundamental space of reality, free from elaboration, the actual nature beyond the 3 times, origination and cessation, is the body of great bliss, naturally complete and aimless, compassion like the sky without bias or point of reference. Dharmakaya Guru, to you I pray. Lotus born of Oregon, to you I pray. In the pure realm of spontaneously present great bliss are the embodiments of the Buddha's form, speech, mind, qualities, and activity, the bodies of the thus gone ones, endowed with the fivefold primal knowing, revealing each and every of the various manifestations of compassion. Sambhogakaya Guru, to you I pray. Lotus born of Oregon, to you I pray. In the realm of the innate purity of this conditioned universe, manifest through great compassion for the sake of sentient beings, emanations act to benefit beings through skillful means suited to each individual. Those passed on to come and present, Nirmanakaya Gurus of the three times, to you I pray. Lotus born of Oregon, to you I pray.
Tata penju gyatsa drobe mu jikte yeshe dorje la so.
In the past, the awareness holder knew the Dorje Tsal. In the future, the Buddha Mopataye. In the present, Padmasambhava's regent Drobin in person. Jidro Yeshe Dorje, to you I pray. Within the palace of the fundamental space of reality, the unsurpassed pure realm is the essence of all the Buddhas of the three times. You who actually introduce the Dharmakaya of my own mind, root Guru, at your feet I pray.
Kata chugu pema tsepa me, longchu zogu pema kundu chang, chupe kungu zoge dorje la, sowa depso dagyu chingiro, yanchin chupa yishe soge ma, Longi datu shilungi pazel, kyabda jambel devi nimala, sowa depsu dagi chinkiro, shila kaba gyurmingi dewa, rigi kyabda dujung roduli, Kati sumden tsawe lama la, sowa dep sodagi chinkiro, teta sowa tabe chilaki, minche wanto tamzi nampada, rimni lamle nyendo tarshinte,
Original purity, Dharmakaya Padma, limitless longevity. Sambhogakaya Padma, holder of all. Essential face of Nirmanakaya, lake-born Vajra Lord. As I pray to you, please transform my mind. We're at the lineage prayer on page 69 of the PMC prayer book. Emanation of Saraswati, Mother Yeshe Tsogel, Zilnon Gepatsal, who deciphered the symbols of the fivefold inner expanse, Lord of Refuge, Jampal Dewe Nima, as I pray to you, please transform my mind. Yurme Nedong Wangpo, destined to receive the blessings, Dujum Jodu Lingpa, refuge embodying the 100 families, Root Guru, so kind in the three ways. As I pray to you, please transform my mind. By the blessing of praying in this way, the maturing empowerments are received with Samaya pristine. On the path of the two stages, perfecting the approach and accomplishment, may I attain the body of the lotus-born, total goodness.
Sidiri loburu chube jowa kun chupa rang sang kada long shu ri du mo wo so ki pe ma ju gyab ni kun du mo ro gyab su ji Sidiri loburu chube jowa kun chupa rang sang kada long shu ri du mo wo so ki pe ma ju gyab ne kun du mo ro gyab su ji Sidiri loburu chube jowa kun chupa rang sang kada long shu
Hong, awareness, emptiness, the essence is a lake-born lotus guru. I take refuge in the essence, the gathering of all sources of refuge. For all beings, temporarily deluded by this transitory existence, may delusion purify itself and unravel in the expanse of original purity.
Ramyam kama omara hongo sarva buddha agarakaya za sarva vigne balindakaya sarva buddha agarakaya za sarva vigne balindakaya sarva buddha agarakaya za sarva vigne balindakaya Hong ma re zung zin churu pe chung po na tor ma di ke ta che ngang tu te ra ri ye she po gyuru me fe ngang kor som ye tu ngang tu tsam che suman hong girane pani hungani hoga ber za hum petum suman hong girane pani hungani hoga ber za hum pet benzara gyana ra kya ra kya
Hong, negative forces unaware and deluded by duality, take this torma and go to the state beyond extremes. The unchangeable state of self-aware primal knowing is the boundary of protection that is primordially liberated from the three spheres of delusion.
Just a mantra that you create a protective circle around you. Hong de jin pe ma ki we shin kang ne ku sum lu lu tso ki do je chong ni de jin po cho tu mo ru tu she se ku sa re pe gen du kyu Om ma hum de jan go kama te de kama ya ra adishaya ha Om tava punja minja samu punja
Hong, from the blissful pure realm of the spiraling lotus, naturally self-accomplished three bodies, lake-born Vajra holder, please bless this place and grant the supreme and ordinary cities. May these offerings become the ornament of the display of total goodness. Om Mahum Vajra Guru Pepatu.
Tamene pedum karu Orginti me dana koshezo Tinsa yela gede chukangwe Usulin pedum tatyetu Kyamne kundu orgen dorje chang tintati Chila tuji charbe dalashi Gyakun wobu chimi yechiku Doshu tabe te chata tutse Lüdang long chu du sum ge we so Kun san che pe ting du mi ne pulu To me ne ta si so ma du sa Se je gya wa kun ki yun ting ki Gyab da chi bu gom bu nam ta la Nhìn yi rang te pe so de pshi Gab ki chu ki cha chin pe pa kun Rang shen ge we mo po kun dam ne Dro kam gya tsu chi shi ni ki pa Gon po kye ki nam ta ji ni te Ka kya dro wa dren pe dun du nyo Kya me kun du ken se te che po Dünge ni me kyab chi Rinpoche Ma de gu pe nar she dong shu ki So de mu la se we nyo tu chi Wang pe lo ne tu je sel chu la Menen da ki nyin la ching gi lo Da dang tse ma nyor tu te pa dang Cho dang de mu mo du sa su
Page 73. Ah, before me in my ordinary form is Organ stainless Dhanakosha lake, its profound depths filled with water of 8 qualities. In its center, atop a jeweled stem of a lotus, petals unfurled, is the Organ Vajra holder in whom all sources of refuge converge. Brilliant with the splendor of the major and minor marks, he is embracing Sogyal, the mother consort. He holds a Vajra in his right hand, a vase within a skull cup in his left. Exquisite in their silks and ornaments of jewels and bone, within a vast expanse of 5-colored light, they blaze in the awesome splendor of great bliss. Oceans of the 3 roots gather like clouds as their retinue, as they gaze upon me, bringing down a shower of blessing and compassion to the embodiment of deathless primal awareness, the essence of all victorious ones. I forever offer prostrations of faith with intense and powerful yearning. My body, wealth, and enjoyment, and all virtue gathered throughout the 3 times, all these I offer in the manner of Samantabhadra's vast clouds of offerings. I confess without exception all negative actions and failings accumulated through time without beginning. Sole sovereign of all the qualities of the victorious ones and their heirs, enlightened protector in your example of perfect liberation, I rejoice from my heart. To you I pray with faith, beseeching you to bring down a great rain of profound and vast Dharma. Amassing all virtuous qualities of my own and others, I will, for as long as the countless oceans of beings endures, follow the example of your perfect liberation, enlightened protector. I dedicate all this to the guidance of beings throughout space, great wellspring of wisdom and love in whom all sources of refuge converge, sole precious refuge in these evil dregs of time. I am afflicted by the spread of the 5 degenerations and pray to you with great longing. Quickly look with love upon your child. Bring forth the manifest energy of compassion from the expanse of your realization. Grant your blessings to my devoted heart. Swiftly show signs and indications, and pray bestow the supreme and ordinary cities.
Okay, so now until this point, we have made the sort of like preparation for our practice. So first we started the 8 auspicious noble prayer to create a auspicious environment. And once we have done that, then we have invoked the, invite Paramasambhava through the 7 line prayers. And then after that, we took refuge, not only ourselves, but all beings, so they can awaken into the enlightened mind. And then once we have taken the refuge, then we also took bodhicitta afterwards, that all beings without exception find enlightenment, be free of suffering of the 3 world system and all suffering. Then once we have done that, then we make, the assembly of Padmasambhava. Like the main is here, in this case, is leg-bone Padmasambhava in union with the concert. And then, you can visualize surrounding by 8 manifestation of Padmasambhava. So basically assembly, the deities, Daka, Dakinis, all surrounding. Then once we have done that, then, we have visualized the whole assembly. And now it's time to actual, the half syllable mantra of Padmasambhava and the 7 line prayers, the actual practice. Now it's time to, now we have created our, what I mean is now it's time to get the blessing within us. So like now you purified your vessel, you've taken the refuge towards the true awareness. And then you have taken not just for you to realize and find liberation, but all beings, who have been our parents. And even let's say those who have, some people have problem with their parents, but that's not the point. As long as any being is suffering and confused, they are all object of compassion, And how can you just be free yourself in leaving all beings, behind? That is not compassionate mind. So the compassionate bodhicitta mind is to include all beings. Once all being is included, then your vessel is now pure. Now your vessel is pure to get the blessing of the Buddha's body, speech, and mind, and knowledge, and activity qualities, all of them within you. So for that, since Padmasambhava is the embodiment of all the Buddhas, and in particular the leg one Padmasambhava in union, the father represent all compassion, the mother represent the wisdom, The union of that is the enlightened mind. Union of wisdom and compassion is the awakened Buddha, or enlightened body, enlightened speech, enlightened mind, enlightened knowledge, enlightened activity. So therefore, now it's time that, once you have created this perfect vessel, not impure vessel with the self, not impure vessel that only I should get enlightened, not that. The great vehicle, Mayana, the great Vajrayana vehicle, that all beings have enlightened essence. And because of all beings have enlightened essence, therefore all beings can enter into refuge. Therefore all beings can awaken the bodhicitta. And so they can see their true primordial enlightened body, enlightened speech, enlightened mind, enlightened knowledge, enlightened activity. So now it's time to pray to Guru Rinpoche, supplication to Guru Rinpoche, deep inside from your heart, so that one can receive. Okay, so now there's the part here, please recite all of us. Mugugi solwa tape lama yabyum ki jorsam tang tukani yishiki ozen nangawa taktare kyangne rangi inkar timji gyuchingi labar gyur. So English translation is, due to my devoted prayers, 5 color rays of light of primal knowing. 5 color rays of light is the 5 passion transmuted into 5 enlightened state. That's what it is. Primal knowing extend like filament from both the point of union and the heart of the father and mother guru. The union represents non-duality. So the blessing of non-duality pour us into our mind, from the body, speech, and mind, knowledge, activity, the 5 colored lights coming, and also the union point coming and dissolving into us. As these filaments absorb into my heart, my mind stream is blessed and transformed. So therefore, now you should, pray, with great devotion and supplication to Paramasambo to purify from your immemorial time obscurations, through the primal 5 rays of light, wisdom light, and then coming into your dissolving. And then sometime you can visualize, from that Padmasambhava, hundreds of thousands of Padmasambhava manifest and dissolving into you. Sometimes they like the Padmasambhava holding Vajra, dissolving into you. All these like objects that he's holding, each one of them tremendous power and blessing. They're all dissolving and absorbing into you like in clear light. Okay? So let's do that now. You can Pema Bola, Pema Guru Pema City, you can Pema Pema Kiki Jesuda to teaching you of Jesus, Guru Pema City, you can Pema Cordo Condo Mobile Kiki Jesuda to teaching you of Jesus, Guru Pema City, Pema Yet Jugan would to me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordo Condo, Kiki Jesuda to teaching you. Guru Pema City, whom would you can of Johnson, Pema Jesuda, Pema Juna Jesuda, Kiki Jesuda to teaching of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you can of Johnson, Pema Jesuda, yet Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordo Condo Mobile, Kiki Jesuda to teaching of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you can of Johnson, Pema Jesuda, yet the sugar would do. Pema Juna Jesuda, Kiki Jesuda to teaching of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you can Pema Jesuda, yet the sugar Pema Cordo Condo Mobile, Kiki Jesuda to teaching of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you can of Johnson, Pema Is it joking with me? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordo Condo, Kiki Jesuda to be chingy of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom Pema Gasurdombola, is it joking with me? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordo Condo, Kiki Jesuda. Chingy of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Johnson, Pema Gasurdombola, is it joking? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordo Condo, Kiki Jesuda to be chingy of Jesus, Guru Pema City. Whom you get no Johnson, Pema Gasurdombola, is it joking with me? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordo Kiki Jesuda to be chingy of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom you get no Pema Gasurdombola, is it joking with me? Pema Juna Cordo Condo Mabel, Kiki Jesuda to be chingy of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom you get no Johnson, Pema Gasurdombola, is it joking? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordo Condo Mabel, Kiki Jesuda to be chingy of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom you get no Johnson, is it joking with me? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordo Condo Mabel, Kiki Jesuda to be chingy of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom you Pema Gasurdombola, is it joking with me? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordo Condo Kiki Jesuda to be chingy of Jesus, Guru Pema City. You Pema Gasurdombola, is it joking? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordo Condo Mabel, Kiki Jesuda, chingy of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom you can. Pema Gasurdombola, is it joking with me? Pema Juna Jesuda, to be chingy of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom you can. Pema Gasurdombola, is it joking with me? Pema Juna Kiki Jesuda to be chingy of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom you can of Johnson, Pema is it joking with me? Pema Juna Jesuda, Kiki Jesuda to be chingy of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom Pema ke sardum bola yinzen chogen go tum ye pema chogen kordo go mo be go ke ke je so da to be chin so guru pema si de pema ke sardum bola yinzen chogen go tum ye pema ju ne so da ke ke je so da to be chin go be so guru pema si de pema ke sardum bola yinzen chogen go tum ye pema ju ne so da so da to be chin go be so guru pema si de Pema ke sardum bola yinzen chogen go tum ye pema ju ne so da kordo go mo be go ke ke je so da Pema ke sardum bola yinzen chogen go tum ye pema ju ne so da kordo ke ke je so da to be chin go be so guru pema si de Pema ke sardum bola yinzen chogen go tum ye pema ju ne so da kordo go mo be go ke ke je so da chin go be Guru Pema Sidi Kung Urji Yukin Yonsa, Pema Guru Bola, is a Chugu, Pema Junisha, Kurdo Kuno, Guru Kiri. Guru Pema Sidi, Pema is a Chugu, Mutumi, Pema Junisha, Kurdo Kiki, Jingle of Yeshua, Guru Pema Sidi, Urji Yukin Yonsa, is a Chugu, Mutumi, Pema Junisha, Kurdo Kuno, Guru Pema Sidi, Pema Kesardum Bola is a Chugi, Pema Junis, Guru Pema Sidi, who you Pema Kesardum Bola is a Chugi, Pema Cordogono Mobile Kiki Jesuda, teaching elevation. Guru Pema Sidi, who you in Pema Kesardum. Is a chicken to me, Bemotion, the Cordogo, the reaching the elevation. Is a chicken to me, Bemotion, the Cordogo, the reaching the elevation. Pemakas or Dombola is a chicken to me, Pemajon, Cordogo, Mobile, Kiki, Guru Pema City, whom would you give Jansa, Pema Kesartumbo, is a Pema Junation, Kurdokuno, Chigi Jesuda, to be Chingal of the ship of Guru Pema City, whom would you give Jansa, Pema is a chicken with me, Pema Junation, Kurdokuno, Mabekuru, Kigi Jesuda, teaching Guru Pema City, whom would you give Jansa, Pema Kesartumbo, is a chicken. Imagination Soda, Kurdo Condoma Begura, Kiki Soda, teaching Galabish, a solemn Guru Pema City, who you can. Pema Kisar Dumbola is a chicken to me, Pema. Kurdo Condoma Kiki Soda, teaching Guru Pema City, who you can. Pema Kisar Dumbola is a chicken to me, Pema Junation Soda, Kurdo Condom. Kiki Jesuda, reaching elevation of some Guru Pema City, who you can of Jaza, Pema Kazumbola, is a sugar. Imagination Jesuda, Kurdogonum of the Guru Kiki, Suda, reaching elevation of some Guru Pema City, who you the Marcus of the Bola is a sugar to ye, Kurdogonum. Kiki Jesuda, reaching elevation of some Guru Pema City, who you can of Jaza, Pema. Is a sugar. Imagination Cordo Condoma, Guru Kiki Jesuda, Chingal, Solo Guru Pema City, Pema Sordombola, is a sugar wood of me, Pema Jesuda, Cordo Condoma, Guru Kiki Jesuda, Chingal, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be on some Pema Jesuda, is a sugar wood of me, Pema Jesuda, Cordo Condoma, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal. Guru Pema City, whom would you can Pema Kesola is a Jew. Imagination Soda, Cordogono, Guru Kiki Jesuda, teaching the elevation of Solo Pema City, whom would you Pema Kesola is a Jew to be Pema. Condoma Guru Kiki Jesuda, teaching the elevation of Solo Pema City, whom would you can be on Pema Kesola is a Jew. Pema June Shizuda, Kordokono, Mabuguru, Kiki Jisuda, teaching the Shizu Solo Guru Pema City, who you could be on Pema. Is it sugar? What of me? Pema June Shizuda, Kordokono, Mabuguru, Kiki Jisuda, teaching the Shizu Guru Pema City, who you could be on Pema. Is it sugar? What of me? Pema June Shizuda, Kordokono, Mabuguru, Kiki Jisuda, teaching the Shizu Guru Pema City, who you could. Pema che sordombola, in Zichugi Mudumi, Pema Judisuda, Cordocono, Mabegoro, Kidi Jesuda, pitching the location, so Guru Pema City, Pema che sordombola, in Zichugi Mudumi, Pema Judisuda, Cordocono, Mabegoro, Kidi Jesuda, pitching the location, so Guru Pema City. Hong would give you get no Jansa, Pema che sordombola, in Zichugi Mudumi, Pema Judisuda, Cordocono. Kiki Jesuda, to be a single of Yeshizo, son, Guru Pema City, you can have Yansa Pema, Tombola, is it true? Pema Juneshizuda, Kurdokono, Mabeguru, Kiki Jesuda, single of Yeshizo, son of Guru Pema City, you can have Yansa Pema. Is it true? Pema Juneshizuda, Kurdokono, Mabeguru, Kiki Jesuda, is a solo Guru Pema City, whom you can have Yansa Pema, Tombola, is it true? Pema. For the Gondoma Kiki Jesuda, the Vichin Celebration, Guru Pema City, whom you can have Yansa Pema, Tombola. Imagine Jesuda, for the Gondoma Kiki Jesuda, the Vichin Celebration, Guru Pema City, whom you can have Yansa Pema. Yes, you can go to me, Pema Jesuda, for the Gondoma Kiki Jesuda, Guru Pema City, Pema Jesuda, is a sugar. Pema June Jesuda, Cordo Kondo Mobu, Kiki Jesuda, Chingal, she's also Guru Pema City, who could give you good of your car. Pema is a sugar with me, Pema June Jesuda, Cordo Kondo Mobu, Kiki Jesuda, Chingal, Guru Pema City, who would give you. Pema Sardumbola is a sugar with me, Pema Cordo Kondo Mobu, Kiki Jesuda, Chingal, she's also Guru Pema City, who would give you. Pema Sardumbola is a sugar with me, Pema June Jesuda, Cordo Kondo Mobu, Kiki Jesuda, the Chingal, Guru Pema. Whom would you get no Jansa, Pema Sardumbola is a sugar with me, Pema June Jesuda, Cordo Kondo Mobu, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal objections also, Guru Pema City, whom would give you no Jansa, Pema Sardumbola is a sugar with Pema June Jesuda, Cordo Kondo Mobu, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal objections also, Guru Pema City, whom would give you no Jansa, Pema. Is a sugar with me, Pema June Jesuda, Cordo Kondo Mobu, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal objections also, Guru Pema City, whom would give you Pema Sardumbola is a sugar with me, Pema June. Cordocono Mabeguru, Kiki Jesuda, the Vision of Visions of Guru Pemas. Whom would you get of Yansa, Bemagas of Tombola, is a sugar with me, Cordocono Mabeguru, Kiki Jesuda, the Vision of Visions of Guru Pemas. Whom would you get of Yansa, Bemagas? Is a sugar with me, Pema June Jesuda, Cordocono Mabeguru, Kiki Jesuda, the Vision of Visions of Guru Pemas. Whom would you get of Jansan, Pema Sardumbola is a sugar with me, Pema June. Cordocono Mabeguru, Kiki Jesuda, the Vision of Visions of Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Jansan, Pema Sardumbola is a sugar. Pema June Jesuda, Cordocono Mabeguru, Kiki Jesuda, the Vision of Visions of Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Jansan, Pema. Is a sugar with me, Pema June Jesuda, Cordocono Mabeguru, Kiki Jesuda, the Vision of Guru Pema. Whom would you get of Jansa, Pema Sardumbola, is a sugar with me, Pema June Jesuda, Cordocono. Kiki Jesuda, the Vision of Visions of Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Jansa, Pema Sardumbola, is a sugar. Pema June Jesuda, Cordocono Mabeguru, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal of Visions of Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Jansa, Pema. As a sugar of me, Pema June Jesuda, Cordocono Mabeguru, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal of Visions of Guru Pema City, whom would you get. Pema Sardumbola is a sugar of me, Pema Cordo Kono Mabakura Kiki Suda, teaching the Guru Pema City, whom would you going to Jasa, Pema Bola, is it going to me, Pema Junis? Cordo Kono Mabakura Kiki Suda, teaching the she's also Guru Pema City, whom would you going to Jasa, Pema is it going to me, Pema Junis, is it a Cordo Kono Mabakura Kiki Suda, the beaching girl of Jesus, Guru Pema City. Whom would you going to Jasa, Pema Dombola, is it you? Pema Junis is it a Cordo Kono Mabakura. Kiki Jesuda, Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be also? Pema is it chugging to me? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordoconoma, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you? Pema Casartombola is it chugging to me? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordoconoma, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus. Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be also? Pema Casartombola is it chugging to me? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono. Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be also? Pema is it chugging to me? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono. Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going Pema Casartombola is it chugging to me? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be also? Pema Casartombola is it chugging? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be also? Pema is it chugging to me? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be also? Pema is it chugging? Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you? Pema Casartombola is in Chugging to me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, the Beaching Girl of Jesus, Guru Pema City, would you? Pema Casartombola is in Chugging to me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, the Beaching Girl of Jesus, Guru Pema City. Whom would you going to Johnson? Pema Casartombola is in Chugging to me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono. Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be also? Pema Casar. Is it Chugging to me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you? Pema Casartombola is a Chugging to me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono. Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be also? Pema Casartombola is a Chugging to me, Pema Juna. Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be also? Pema Casartombola is a Chugging. Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would be. Pema Casartombola is a Chugging to me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City. Whom would you going to be also? Pema Casartombola is a Chugging to me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema. Whom would you going to be also? Pema Casartombola is a Chugging to me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema. Whom would you going to be also? Pema Casartombola is a Chugging to me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono. Kiki Jesuda, Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be also? Pema Casartombola is a Chugging. Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be also? Pema is a Chugging, would of me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you? Pema Casartombola is a Chugging, would of me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono. Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to be also? Pema is a Chugging, would of me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you? Pema Casartombola is a Chugging, would of me, Pema Juna Jesuda, Cordocono, Kiki Jesuda, Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you? Pema Kesar Tombola, Yeze Chukin Utumni, Pema Junishizra, Kordokondo, Mabekoro, Kiki Jesuda, Chingelopi. Guru Pema City, whom you can Johnson, Pema Kesar Tombola, Yeze Chu. Imagination Kordokondo, Mabekoro, Kiki Jesuda, Chingelopi, Shizo, Guru Pema City, whom you can Johnson, Pema Kesar. Yeze Chukin Utumni, Pema Junishizra, Kordokondo, Mabekoro, Kiki Jesuda. Chingelopi, Shizo, Guru Pema City, whom you Mama Gesar Dombola, is a sugar to me, Pema Junisha, Cordocono, Mambeco, Chili, Chingal of Yishus, Guru Pem. Whom would you going to Johnson, Pema Gesar Dombola, is a sugar to me, Pema Junisha, Cordocono. Chigi Jesuda, to be Chingal of Yishus, Guru Pema City, whom would you going to Johnson, Pema Gesar. Is a sugar to me, Pema Junisha, Cordocono, Mambeco, Chigi Jesuda, to be Chingal of Yishus, Guru Pemas. Kung urgyen yuge nubjansan, pema kesar dombola, ize chuge ngudumye, pema jone shizo tawa kurdo kono. Kege jeso da rubi chinge rubi shizo sol, guru pema sidi, kung urgyen yuge nubjansan, pema kesar. Ize chuge ngudumye, pema jone shizo tawa kurdo kono mabe kuru. Kege jeso da chinge rubi shizo sol, guru pema sidi, kung urgyen yuge nubjansan, pema kesar dombola, ize chuge ngudumye, pema jone kurdo kono mabe kuru. Kege jeso da Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema CD. So now, confession, should we put? What page it is?
In the PMC prayer book, it's page 86. I'm not sure if that's the one you have, Rinpoche.
Olo Om Shito Tangpo Sanje Kuntuzam. You have that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the short confession practice, prayer. Om Shito Tangpo Sanje Kuntuzam Dorje Samba Dorje Tejin Pao Chimpo Jowa Köpe Gun Dala Sergon Yishe Chingis Adune Maki Yine Namta Kya Chumuro Lopro Sharwe Kundole Mari Zungzin Kena Nyamcha Kun Kachin Shuyin Yungai Longtu Menzara Samwe Dapo Dorje Tamjapa Kusun Tuksan Sama Yabumki Tamle Nyamshin Sigle Karawa Kang Raptu Nungshin Gyube Tolo Sato Nyamba Gyundu Gyurbe Tudene Leki Nizin Dorje Kanroyi Kai Chepa Chabu Gyurgyurupe Dichi Dipgiru Nyasin Gyusa Mundebe Gerbo Yine Dorje Che Miso Meji Nyamda Shapate Kundu Zambo Yezo Ripelon Duje Meba Chui Long To Okay, in English?
Om, the first foundation, is the Buddha, total goodness. Vajrasattva is the Vajra, thus gone one. Great hero, protector of beings, think lovingly of me and look upon me with your eyes of primal knowing. Ah, primordially unborn, completely pure from the very beginning, and yet from conceptualization that incidentally arises as a face of delusion, all degenerations that are circumstantial appearance of dualistic unawareness, I confess within the great purity of the inner expanse of the five mothers of the fundamental space of reality. Vajra, Lord of secrets, renowned Vajra bond, of the hundreds of thousands of secret samayas of body, speech, and mind, whatever has damaged the bond or violated the commitment, with intense remorse and regret, I disclose and confess. Sattva, the time when faults have become degenerations has passed, becoming extreme breaches of the injunction, of the Vajra Dakinis who oversee conduct, and after that, becoming obscurations which accumulate the causes for the great hell. These I confess. Hong, primordial king, original great Vajra, without point of reference, beyond degeneration and confession, total goodness, intrinsic space of awareness complete from the beginning, within the fundamental space of reality, beyond union and separation. Ah.
Anodo Mebaba, Serva City Mebre, Serva Sidam, Shiriam, Serva Tatagata, Benzerma Memuja, Masamaya Satu, Om Medursatu Samaya, Manu, Medursatu Denoba, Tito Mebaba, Sudoke Mebaba, Suboke Mebaba, Anodo. Serva City Mebre, Serva Kermasidam, Sidam, Shiriam, Kuru, Mahasamaya Satu Ombe Sadu Samaya Munupadaya Sudoke Mebaba Suboke Anodo Mebaba Serva City Mebaya Serva Kermasitumi Sidam Shiriam Kuruhum Sabataka Bedar Mami Mujabidraba Mahasamaya Satu Ombe Sadu Samaya Manupalaya Tiradidu Mebaba Sudoke Mebaba Suboke Anodo Mebaba, Serva City Mebri, Serva Kermatumi, Sidam Shiriam, Kuru, Bagavan Sabatu. Whether my members of Zirba, Masamaya Satu, Medal Sadu Samaya, Manupalaya, Bidusudu Denupa, Tiruju Mebaba, Sudoke Mebaba, Suboke. Anodo Mebaba, Serva City Mebri, Serva Kermatumi, Sidam Shiriam, Kuru, Bagavan Sabatu. Whether Mammy Munja Biderba, Masamaya Satu, Medursadu Samaya, Manupalaya, Medursaba, Tiradu Mebaba, Sudoke, Mebaba, Sudoke. Anodo Mebaba, Servacid Mebri, Sarva Kermasitum, Sidam, Shiriam, Kuru, Sarvatadaga, Benzer Mammy Munja Biderba, Masamaya Satu, Medursadu Samaya, Manupalaya, Medursaba. Iradi Mebaba, Sudoke Mebaba, Suboke Mebaba, Suboke Mebaba, Anodum Mebaba, Servacid Mebri, Sarva Kermasitum. Sidam Shiriam, Kuruhum, Ha, Bagavan, Subatadaga, Beterman, Mahasamaya Satu, Bezersadu Samaya, Manopalaya, Bezersadu, Iradi Mebaba, Sudoke Mebaba, Suboke. Anordum Mebaba, Servacid Mebri, Sarva Kermasitum, Sidam Shiriam, Kuruhum. Salvatadaga Bezerma Mizabirba, Masamaya Satu, Medusatu Samaya, Manupalaya, Betunupa, Sudoke Mebaba, Suboke Mebaba, Anordum Mebaba, Sarvasim, Sarva Karmasism, Jidum Shiriam, Guru, Bagavan, Savatadaga, Bezerba, Masamaya Satu, Medusatu Samaya, Manupalaya, Betusutu. Tiradidu Mebaba, Sudoke Mebaba, Suboke Mebaba, Anordum Mebaba, Sarvajid Mebriata, Sarva Karmatitum, Sidam Shiriam, Kuru, Sarvatadaga, Benzer Mamimajabirba, Masamaya Satu, Medal Surusamaya, Manuparea, Tiradidu Mebaba, Sudoke Suboke Mebaba, Anordum Mebaba, Sarvajid Mebriata, Sarva Karmatitum, Sidam Shiriam, Kuru, Salvatadaga, Benzer Mamimujabirba, Masamaya Satu, Medusuru Samaya, Manupalaya, Tiradidu Mebaba, Sudoke Mebaba, Suboke Mebaba, Mebaba, Sarvacid Mebrias, Sarva Karmasidam, Shriam, Bagavan, Subatadaga, Benzer Mamimujabirba, Masamaya Satu, Manupalaya, Benzer Denova, Tiradidu Mebaba, Sudoke Mebaba, Suboke Mebaba, Anurdum Mebaba, Sarva Karmasijam, Shiriam, Kurum, Bagavan, Subatadaga, Benzer Mamimujabirba, Masamaya Satu, Bezerzo Samaya, Manupalaya, Benzer Tiradidu Mebaba, Sudoke Mebaba, Suboke. Anordum Mebaba, Sarvacid Mebaba, Sarva Karmasijam, Chidam Shiriam, Kurum, Sabatadaga, Benzer Mamimujabirba, Masamaya Satu, Samaya, Manupalaya, Sudoke Mebaba, Suboke Mebaba, Anordum Mebaba, Sarvacid Sarva Karma Chijam Chiri Guru Haha Sabatara Benzer Mama Mujabba Masama Yasa to Ombe Palaya Subo came over, another member was Sarvajim Mabri, Sarva Karma Chiri Guru Haha Mama Mujabba Masama Yasa to Ombe Samaya Palaya. The remember was a pay member was a book, a member, another member was a worker, sitting with the so what other better members of the Bama, Samaya Sato, Pombe, Soro Samaya, Monopoly, members. Another member was a resident member, it's a worker, Shiriam Guru, so what other better members of the Bamas. Samaya Sato, Soro Samaya, Monopoly, eroded member, sort of pay member, Subo member, Sarvajim member, Sarva, Shiriam Guru, ho, Bagaman, and Jeremiah members of Masamaya Sato, Soro Samaya, Monopoly, eroded member, sort of pay member, Subo member, and one member was Sarvajim, as a work, Shiriam Guru. So what other the bands are Mamma with a bit of Masama is to Apom Bay, the sort of Samaya, the over 30 members of members spoken. Another member was the resident member, it's a server, Gurmasim, Shiriam Guru, who Bombay, the sort of Samaya, Monopoly, the number 30 members spoken. Another member was the resident member, it's a server, Gurmasim. Shiriam Guru, Srava Tata, Bezra Mamunja, Midirba, Masama Satua, Bezra Samaya. The Roger Mamma Suru Heaven, Subo Heaven, another member, Sravajra member, Srava Gurmat, Shiriam Guru, Srava Tata, Bezra Mamunja, Midirba, Masama Satua, Bezra Samaya, Monopoly. The Roger Mamma Suru Heaven, Subo Heaven, another member. Sarvajim Sarva Gurmat, Shiriam Guru, Sarva Tata, Benzer Mamma with a Dirba, Masama Sato, Omeda Surusama, Paria, another member was Sarvajim Mabri, Sarva Gurmat, Shiriam Guru, Savatara with a Benzer. Mamma Munjabirba, Masama Sato, Omeda Surusama, Paria, spoken. Sarvajim Mabri, Sarva Gurmat, Shiriam Guru, who Bagaman to the Benzer Mamma Masama Sato, Omeda Samaya, Monopoly of Nizo, spoken. Another member was Sarvajim Mabri, Sarva Gurmat, Shiriam Guru, Sarva Tata, Benzer Mamma Masama Sato, Omeda Samaya, Monopoly of Nizo. The Roger Mamma Subo member, another member, Sarvajim member, Sarva Gurmat. So what other Benzer Mamma Masama Sato, Omeda the Roger Mamma Subo member, Subo member, another member, Sarvajim member, Sarva Gurmat, Shiriam Guru. So what other Benzer Mamma Masama Sato, Omeda Samaya, Monopoly. He wrote it was Heaven, Subo member, another member, Sarvajim member, Sarva Gurmat, Shiriam Guru. Sarva Tata, Benzer Mamma, Masamaya, Yasato, upon Majors of Samaya, Monopoly. He wrote it was another member, Sarvajim member, Sarva Gurmat. Sarva Tata, Benzer Mamma, Masamaya, Sato. Okay, so yeah, so that's so. Wale chui da yam ka pa la ra hong le na si de yu so su shang hong ki de che yi she ru para gyuru shi yi za su la cho ye pa gang om a hong shi om a Oma ahum shi. Ungori yuki no jansam. Pema kesa dombola. Yatsen jogi no dunyi. Pema juki shesu. Odu kanjo mangpekur. Kiki Jesu daduki. Deyun sola chendena. Chingi lopsi Jesu. Necho diru chimbola. Soche ishi dutsi guru. Rocho dala wanshi guru. Geta moche bache chodan dumo mudutsu. Lama jeje bema tujense. Rizi kanjoi sodan jepayi. Sasum kundu gelwi kim kola. Loku dungshu tapu sowade. Dashin gosum ge solong cheche. Nansi de yenge gu matsangli. Kunzang de chen soki kolobo. Tutse gishe tudang kong yuruchi. So adeb so guru rinpoche. Chingi lopshi rigzin kandro tso. Medem pula chotu ngoju tsu. Samchi nyam cha samchi nyam tu so. Chinang sangwe pache yin sudru. Chancho partu jin me je shin. Se su nyam to yarangu dashin pele. Samba lungi Omang benzo guru pema sidi. Ramyam, okay, no English here. Clara?
Yes. Hong, from Ah, a skull cup equal to the fundamental space of reality. From Om, the sense pleasures of appearance and possibility arranged within as a gathering feast. With Hong, become the play of primal knowing great bliss. With Hri, the hosts of the three roots devatas are delighted and fulfilled. Hong, at organs, northwestern frontier on the stem and corona of a lotus flower, wondrous supreme accomplishment attained, as the lotus born renowned, encircled by a retinue of many dakinis, so that I may become like you. I invite you to this feast of sense pleasures. Please come and grant your blessings. Send down your blessings to this excellent place and transform the feast offerings into the elixir of primal knowing. Bestow the four empowerments on me, the one who aspires to supreme accomplishment. Dispel obstacles, hindrances, and those who lead us astray. Grant the supreme and ordinary cities. Hong, noble Guru Pema Totrin Sao, together with your hosts of awareness holders and dakinis, to this mandala of victorious ones embodying all the three roots devatas. I pray with devotion and intense yearning. My three doors, gathered virtue, enjoyments, and those wealth and those of others, appearance and possibility, delightful sense pleasures with nothing incomplete. All this I offer with the great bliss, as the great bliss Gana Chakra of total goodness, supreme bliss. Lovingly accept this with delight. May it fulfill our sacred bond. I beseech you, Guru Rinpoche, grant your blessings, hosts of awareness holders and dakinis. Grant the supreme and ordinary spiritual accomplishments to your devoted child. Please purify all degenerations and breaches of Samaya. Liberate outer, inner, and secret obstacles in fundamental space. Until my enlightenment, hold me inseparable. Increase longevity, merit, meditative experiences, and realization like the waxing moon. Grant blessings for the natural self-accomplishment of wishes. Om Ahong Vajraguru Pema Siddhi Hum.
Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Zasum La So La Deyu Lung Chu Su Chu Gu Tam Si Nyam Cha Tam Chi Sha Nyom Mong Tra Gi Sha Tu Ta Chile Rajang Munru Tsu Sunyi Nyurzo Muru Tsu Gana Chakra Puja Hu Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Zasum La So La Deyu Lung Chu Su Chu Gu Tam Si Nyam Cha Tam Chi Sha Nyom Mong Tra Gi Sha Tu Ta Chile Rajang Munru Tsu Sunyi Nyurzo Muru Tsu Gana Chakra Puja Hu Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Zasum La So La Deyu Lung Chu Su Chu Gu Tam Si Nyam Cha Tam Chi Sha Nyom Mong Tra Gi Sha Tu Ta Chile Rajam Munru Tsu Sunyi Nyurzo Muru Tsu Gana Chakra Puja Hu Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Zasum La So La Deyu Lung Chu Su Chu Gu Tam Si Nyam Cha Tam Chi Sha Nyom Mong Tra Gi Sha Tu Ta Chile Rajam Munru Tsu Sunyi Nyurzo Muru Tsu Gana Chakra Puja Hu Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Zasum La So La Deyu Lung Chu Su Chu Gu Tam Si Nyam Cha Tam Chi Sha Nyom Mong Tra Gi Sha Tu Ta Chile Rajam Munru Tsu Sunyi Nyurzo Muru Tsu Gana Chakra Puja Hu Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Zasum La So La Deyu Lung Chu Su Chu Gu Tam Si Nyam Cha Tam Chi Sha Nyom Mong Tra Gi Sha Tu Ta Chile Rajam Munru Tsu Sunyi Nyurzo Muru Tsu Gana Chakra Puja Hu Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Zasum La So La Deyu Lung Chu Su Chu Gu Tam Si Nyam Cha Tam Chi Sha Nyom Mong Tra Gi Sha Tu Ta Chile Rajam Munru Tsu Sunyi Nyurzo Muru Tsu Gana Chakra Puja Hu Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Zasum La So La Deyu Lung Chu Su Chu Gu Tam Si Nyam Cha Tam Chi Sha Nyom Mong Tra Gi Sha Tu Ta Chile Rajam Munru Tsu Sunyi Nyurzo Muru Tsu Gana Chakra Puja Hu Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Zasum La So La Deyu Lung Chu Su Chu Gu Tam Si Nyam Cha Tam Chi Sha Nyom Mong Tra Gi Sha Tu Ta Chile Rajam Munru Tsu Sunyi Nyurzo Muru Tsu Gana Chakra Puja Hu Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Zasum La So La Deyu Lung Chu Su Chu Gu Tam Si Nyam Cha Tam Chi Sha Nyom Mong Tra Gi Sha Tu Ta Chile Rajam Munru Tsu Sunyi Nyurzo Muru Tsu Gana Chakra Puja Hu Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Tsosum Laso La Deyu Longche Tsok Tamsi Nyamcha Tamshi Sha Nyomong Trage Shantu Chile Rabjam Sunru So Sonyi Nyurzo Moru Gana Tsabtra Puza Hu Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsosum Laso La Deyu Longche Tsok Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyomong Trage Shaltu Tele Rabjam Sunrubuzo Sonyi Nyurzo Modu Gana Tsaptra Puza Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsasum Laso La Deyu Longche Sokshu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyomong Trage Shaltu Tele Rabjam Sunrubuzo Sonyi Nyurzo Modu Gana Tsaptra Puza Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsasum Laso La Deyu Longche Sokshu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyomong Trage Shaltu Tile Rabjam Sunrubuzo Sonyi Nyurzo Modu Gana Tsaptra Puza Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsasum Laso La Deyu Longche Sokshu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyomong Trage Shaltu Tile Rabjam Sunrubuzo Sonyi Nyurzo Modu Gana Tsaptra Puza Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsasum Laso La Deyu Longche Sokshu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyomong Trage Shaltu Tile Rabjam Sunrubuzo Sonyi Nyurzo Modu Gana Tsaptra Puza Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsasum Laso La Deyu Longche Sokshu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyomong Trage Shaltu Tile Rabjam Sunrubuzo Sonyi Nyurzo Modu Gana Tsaptra Puza Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsasum Laso La Deyu Longche Sokshu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyomong Trage Shaltu Tile Rabjam Sunrubuzo Sonyi Nyurzo Modu Gana Tsaptra Puza Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsasum Laso La Deyu Longche Sokshu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyomong Trage Shaltu Tile Rabjam Sunrubuzo Sonyi Nyurzo Modu Gana Tsaptra Puza Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsasum Laso La Deyu Longche Sokshu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyomong Trage Shaltu Tile Rabjam Sunrubuzo Sonyi Nyurzo Modu Gana Tsaptra Puza Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsasum Laso La Deyu Longche Sokshu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyomong Trage Shaltu Tile Rabjam Sunrubuzo Sonyi Nyurzo Modu Gana Tsaptra Puza Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsasum Laso La Deyu Longche Sokshu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyomong Trage Shaltu Tile Rabjam Sunrubuzo Sonyi Nyurzo Modu Gana Tsaptra Puza Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsasum Laso La Deyu Longche Sokshu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyomong Trage Shaltu Tile Rabjam Sunrubuzo Sonyi Nyurzo Modu Gana Tsaptra Puza Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsosum Lasola, Deyu Longche Tsok, Tamsi Nyamcha, Tamche Sha, Nyumung Dragi Shaltu Tak, Tele Rabjam Kundu Zo, Soni Nyurzo Mudu, Gana Tsakta Puza, Ram Yam Kam, Om Guru Tsosum Lasola, Deyu Longche Tsok. Tamsi Nyamcha, Tamche Sha, Nyumung Dragi Shaltu Tak, Tele Rabjam Kundu Zo, Soni Nyurzo Mudu. Gana Tsakta Puza Ram Yam Kam Om Guru Tsasum Laso Deyu Longche Tsokche Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyumung Dragi Shaltu Chile Rabjam Kundu Zo Soni Nyurzo Gana Tsakta Puza Ram Yam Kam Om Guru Tsasum Hasola Deyu Longche Tsokche Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyumung Dragi Shaltu Chile Rabjam Kundu Zo Soni Nyurzo Gana Tsakta Puza Ram Yam Kam Om Guru Tsasum Hasola Deyu Longche Tsokche Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyumung Dragi Shaltu Chile Rabjam Kundu Zo Soni Nyurzo Gana Tsakta Puza Ram Yam Kam Om Guru Tsasum Hasola Deyu Longche Tsokche Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyumung Dragi Shaltu Chile Rabjam Kundu Zo Nyurzo Gana Tsakta Puza Ram Yam Kam Om Guru Tsasum Lasola Deyu Longche Tsokche Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyumung Dragi Shaltu Chele Rabjam Kundu Zo Soni Nyurzo Gana Tsakta Puza Ram Yam Kam Om Guru Tsasum Lasola Deyu Longche Tsokche Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyumung Dragi Shaltu Chile Rabjam Kundu Zo Soni Nyurzo Gana Tsakta Puza Ram Yam Kam Om Yingi Benda Rikpe Sotoro Sham Junju Jasire Tigle Deyu Ngosara Sami Kyabe Tamsikdi Rangri Zawa Sumgi Hasola Nimi Nyambe Nangdu Chöpa Tokbe Trazur Tigle Chimpurosha Zungzin Dragi Kimi Yingsu Chunang Shito Sebe Tile Lundu Nangshi Yishe Tarshine Kata Shunu Bumguru Chanju Shu Ram Yam Kam Om Ahu Yingi Benda Rikpe Sotorosham Junju Jasri Tigle Deyunta Yosara Sami Kyabe Damsi Rangri Tsawa Sumgi Lazola Nimi Nyambe Nangdu Chöpa Bul Tokbe Trasru Tigle Shimprosha Zungzin Dragi Kimi Yingsu Chunang Shido Sebe Tile Lundu Nangshi Yishe Tarshine Kata Shunu Bunguru Chanju Sho Ram Yam Kam Om Yingi Benda Rikpe Sotrosha Junju Jasri Tigle Duyuntra Mozara Sami Kyabe Tamsikdi Rangri Sawa Sumki Asola Nimi Nyambe Ngamdu Chöpa Bul Tokbe Trasru Tigle Shemprosha Zungzin Dragi Kimi Yingsu Dun Chunang Shito Sebe Tile Dun Lundu Nangshi Yishe Tarshine Kata Shunu Bunguru Chanju Shu Ram Yam Kam Om Ahu Yingi Benda Rikpe Sotrosha Dronju Jasele Tingle Duyuntra Musara Sami Kabe Tamsiki Rangri Sawa Sumki Lasola Nime Nyambe Mandu Shebabu Tokbe Trazuru Tigle Shimprosha Zungzin Dragi Kimi Yingsu Dru Chunang Shito Sepe Chile Du Tondru Nangji Yishe Parjini Gada Shunu Bunkuru Chanju Sho Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Zasum Lazola Deyo Longshe Sorje Tamsi Nyamcha Tamje Sha Nyomung Dragi Shadu Chile Rajam Lundrubzo Soni Nyurzo Mudrubzo Gana Tsatra Puja Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Zasum Lazola Deyo Longche Sorje Tamsi Nyamcha Tamje Sha Nyomung Dragi Shadu Chile Rajam Lundrubzo Soni Nyurzo Mudrubzo Gana Tsatra Puja Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Tsasum Lasola Deye Longche Tsokche Tamsi Nyamsha Tamche Sha Nyomung Dragi Shadu Chile Rajam Lundrubzo Soni Nyurzo Mudrubzo Gana Tsatra Puja Ho. Yeah, now say the Yinki Benda in English one time and then Guru Tsasum in English one time.
Okay. Yinki Bendar. Ram Yam Kam Oma Hong. Within the skull cup of fundamental space, the ritual offerings of awareness are arrayed. The 6 lamps, rainbow rays, and spheres of light are the glittering, desirable qualities. This is the wondrous, inconceivable Samaya. To the self-aware Devata assembly of the 3 roots, these offerings are offered in the state of non-dual equanimity. The pointy edges of thoughts are confessed within the great sphere. Enemies and obstructors, the grasper and the grasped, are liberated in unborn fundamental space. Diluted appearance awakens in the basis and accomplishes the enlightened activities. Perfecting the primal knowing of the naturally self-accomplished 4 visions, may I awaken in the youthful vase body, original purity. Ram Yam Kam Oma Hum, to the Guru and the assembly of the 3 roots Devatas. This wealth of sense pleasures is offered as a feast. I confess all deteriorations of Samaya. Neurosis, enemies, and obstructors are offered to the mouths of the Devatas. Naturally self-accomplished, vast enlightened activities. May the 2 accumulations be swiftly completed. Bestow cities. Gana Chakra Puja Ho. Puja Ho.
Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Guru Devata Kini Gana Tsapta Puja Uzita Balingda Ka Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Guru Devata Kini Gana Tsapta Puja Uzita Balingda Ka Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Guru Devata Kini Gana Tsapta Puja Uzita Balingda Ka Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Guru Devata Kini Gana Tsatra Puja Uzita Balinda Ka Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Guru Devata Kini Gana Tsatra Puja Uzita Balinda Ka Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Guru Devata Kini Gana Tsatra Puja Uzita Balinda Ka Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Guru Devata Kini Gana Tsapta Puja Uzita Balinda Ka Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Guru Devata Kini Gana Tsapta Puja Uzita Balinda Ka Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Guru Devata Kini Gana Tsapta Puja Uzita Balinda Ka Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Guru Guru Tsosum La Sola, Deyu Longchu Tsokchu Bu, Tamsi Nyamcha, Tamsi Sha, Nyomu Dragi Shadu, Chile Rabjam Lundrup Zo, Sunyi Nyurzo Mudrup, Gana Tsabta Buza, Ram Yam Kam Om A, Guru Tsosum La Sola, Deyu Longchu Tsokchu Bu, Tamsi Nyamcha, Tamche Sha, Nyomong Dragi Shaldu, Chile Rabjam Lundrup Zo, Sunyi Nyurzo Mudrup, Gana Tsabta Buza Ho. Senye Guru Rinpoche, Mudu Buddha Deva Chimeja, Pachi Solwa Debzu Chingi Laptu Su, China Samwe Pachi Shiwa Dam, Samba Tungi Rupra Chingi, Tesum Senye Guru Rinpoche, Mudu Buddha Deva Chimeja, Pachi Kulsa Dudru Rapu, Solwa Debzu Chingi Laptu Su, China Samwe Pachi Shiwa Dam, Samba Tungi Rupra Chingi, Tesum Senye Guru Rinpoche, Mudu Buddha Deva Chimeja, Parche Kusel Dudulo Drapo Zel, Solwa Depso Jingi Laptusu, China Samwe Parchi Shiwa, Samba Hungi Robra Jingi, Lo Uye Rimbo Chela Sowa, Garkin Parchi Mijung Jing, Tungi Samba Druba, Chodan Tumongu Drub Zadusu, Uye Rimbo Chela Sowa, Garkin Parchi Mijung Jing, Tungi Samba Druba, Chodan Tumongu Drub Zadusu, Uye Rimbo Chela Sowa, Garkin Parchi Mijung Jing, Tungi Samba Druba, Chodan Tumongu Drub Zadusu. 속성수리죠. Okay. Remainders. Umang Penzamirda Hungha Hoshi Erili Shing Shing Za Du Ji Gen Tek Be So Du Yung An De Hak Toroshi Pendang Deve Chile Zu Umuzeta Balinda Ka Ye. Okay, Tara.
I'm not
Tara?
I'm not sure where that is, Rinpoche. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure where it is in this particular text. I'll recite it in another translation. Fierce assembly of worldly spirits who consume the remainders. Please take this remainder torma endowed with the 5 sense pleasures and perform beneficial and joyous activities.
Soki lami kilkurdu soge kolo kolwayi dajendro amalupa kilkuro chitu druparai shu. Within the mandala of the late born Guru, by turning the wheel of the wisdom feast, may I and all being without exception be liberated within one mandala. Now, Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid 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 Om Mom Jagur Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid 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 Om Mom Jagur Bum Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid 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 Om Mom Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid 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 Om Mom Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om 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 Mom Jagur Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om 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 Mom Jagur Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om 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 Mom Jagur Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om 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 Mom Jagur Bum Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om 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 Mom Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om Mom Jagur Bum Jid Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om 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 Mom Jagur Mom Jagur Bum Jid Om 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 Mom Jagur Bum Jid Rame ne sum yike tu sum le osre karmara ting sum june sum Rangi ne sum timpe kusum ki Tejang kusum duki dorjere gyuru Tani lama korche ödushu Karmar tigle hungi semparu Rangi ninkara timpe lametu Ransem yeme lenki chukuru ne.
From the 3 syllables in the Guru's 3 places emerge 3 rays of white, red, and dark blue light. As these are absorbed into my own 3 places, my 3 doors are purified of obscurations and become the vajras of enlightened body, speech, and mind. Finally, the Guru in his Finally, the Guru and his retinue dissolve into light, which becomes a white sphere glowing red and marked with Hong. As this is absorbed into my heart, the Guru's mind and mine join inseparably and dwell in Dharmakaya.
Okay.
From the inner sky of unborn Dharmakaya, the unobstructed form of the Devata appears and dissolves into emptiness clarity, free from all direction.
Geza chanju chimboro mo ranshi tu jese urge lama tsokeche kusuma lungi drupai trashi tabe dele sho Tembaji de kuzu chumba de tembaji shi de sewa de ze punu shi de tembaji ring ne pe chashi sho tembaji de kuzu chumba de tembaji shi de sewa de ze punu shi de tembaji ring ne pe chashi sho tembe pe yo la me shi pe de ze ji pe sa de yo tembe jin da ma tang jur ba ji tembaji ring ne pe chashi sho mu ze urgen chi pe chenga su jin do par chi pe 마이 부진 경우에 지금 승매 쪽에 다시 자주 경우에 계시는 노르게다 뭐 아리아즈 바나 오아세베 한번 놀라다는 게 다시 내들이 이모들의 센들이 예매고요 인생 따도 되리시 때문에 꾸주 숨게 자시쇼 니들이 이모들의 센들이 예매고요 되리시 인생 따도 되리시 때문에 꾸주 숨게 자시쇼 내들이 이모들의 센들이 예매고요 되리시 인생 따도 되리시 때문에 꾸주 숨게 자시쇼. Okay, see the last part.
The roots of merit are dedicated to great awakening. The essence, nature, and compassionate manifest energy are the unsurpassed lake-born Lord of Oregon, the spontaneously accomplished three bodies. May all be auspicious, sacred, joyous, and excellent.
탐제를 찰때 신도 짜시 버리기르지 자야 수자야 두숨산예 구루를 보지 모두 군나 대화치 벌치 군선들로 잡고 솔와데서 징기랍두소 지나 상외 벌치 시와당 삼바 룽기로 브라 징기로 제신 구루를 보지 모두 군나 대화치 비샤 벌치 군선들로 잡고 솔와데서 징기랍두소 지나 상외 벌치 시와당 삼바 룽기로 요즘 산에 구루를 보체 모두 혼자 대화 집에 벌써 군세를 누드로 잡고제 서로와 냅수 징기랍도 신앙 상외 벌치 시와 삼바 흉기로 징기로 요즘 산에 구루를 보체 모두 혼자 대화 집에 벌써 군세를 누드로 잡고제 서로와 냅수 징기랍도 신앙 상외 벌치 시와 삼바 흉기로 징기로 요즘 산에 구루 rinpoche 모두 건강 대화 집에서 벌치 군선들도 잡고제 서로와 뎁소 징기랍도 신앙 상외 벌치 시와 삼바 흉기로 징기로 요즘 산에 구루 rinpoche 모두 건강 대화 집에서 Parche kulsel dudulu traputse, solwa depso jingi laptuso. Chinang samwe parche shiwa, samba lungi dubara chingi lo, ugi rimbo chila suwa, kargin parche mijungji, tungin samba druba dam, chodan tumu ngudu tsadusu, ugi rimbo chila suwa, gargin parche mijungji, Tungi samba drupa chodan tumu ngudu tsadusu ugi rimbo chela sowa gargin parchi mijungshin tungi samba drupa chodan tumu ngudu tsadusu. In the world in general and in this nation, may not even the names disease, famine, war, and suffering be heard. May virtuous qualities and merit and prosperity greatly increase, and may continuous good fortune and sublime well-being perfectly arise. In the world in general and in this nation, may not even the names disease, famine, war, and suffering be heard. May virtuous qualities and merit and prosperity greatly increase, and may continuous good fortune and sublime well-being perfectly arise. In the world in general and in this nation, may not even the names disease, famine, war, and suffering be heard. May virtuous qualities and merit and prosperity greatly increase, and may continuous good fortune and sublime well-being perfectly arise. Kozan Tuki, Tempe, Soksirmuchis long life. Kozan Tuki, Tempe, Zinji, Niktu, Shetu, Yasen, Lurzepa. Pade lama kalkira shapteni, tunyi lundu tashi palparasho, kuza tuki tempe juzinji. Niktu shedu gyalsen lurzepa. Pade lama kalkira shapteni, tunyi lundu tashi palparasho, kuza tuki tempe juzinji. Niktu shedu gyalsen lurzepa. Palde lama kalgira shapteni, tunyi lundu tashi palparashu. Lama kukam sangla sowade, chodu kutse ringla sowade, chile tarjin gela sowade, lama dang dewa mebra chingilo, palde lame kuse demba dang, kanyam yongla diki jungwa dang, dajem malu. Sosa dibjane, nyurdu sanje, sala goparashu, kewa kundu yangda lama, jemi chuki pela longchune, sata lamki yunde rabzo, palde lame gopa nyurdu shu.
Om Swasti, the indestructible self-born essence of Amitayus, primordially uncharacterized by either birth or death. By the truth of the fundamental purity of phenomenality itself, may the supreme guide of beings, the victorious one, may he live a long life. With the unobstructed creativity of the Vajra clouds of highest ecstasy, expanding through space the skillful dance of Mahajala, with the truth of the spontaneity of interdependent phenomena, may the supreme guide of beings, the victorious one, may he live a long life. With the fearlessness, wisdom, and kindness, which is the power of primordial awareness, the essence of the precise secret teachings of the Vajrayana, the wish-fulfilling jewel, the victorious banner of teaching, practice, and action is raised to the pinnacle. May he live long as he fulfills the aspirations and wishes of living beings. Sounding the Dharma as a conch-shell trumpet with the auspicious pattern of a right-handed spiral, causing the essence to enter the ears of many beings of the three habitats, above, on the surface, and below the earth, accomplishing the spread of virtue victoriously in all directions. May this fortunate supreme guide and sovereign live a long life. May the Lama Vidyadhara live for 100 eons, victorious in the war against adverse inner and outer obstacles, spontaneously accomplishing vast intentions of great value to the Dharma and living beings. May this most excellent auspicious vision pervade forever.
Om Benza Guru Pema Meow Benza Guru Pema Sidi Om Meow Benza Guru Pema Sidi Ujin Rinpoche la sowa de kargyen parchi mijung denge samba dru chodan tumo ngu zadu su sunam di tamche sikpa tomne ni pe dhanam pamche ni kega nachi balong sipe tsole drowa drowa. By this merit may all beings gain omniscience, thus defeat the neuroses which are the enemies. From the turbulent waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death, may all beings be liberated. Okay? So then now let's do Manjushri dedication. Jambarpo chidar kemba tang
Kuntu zampo deyang deshinte
deda kungi jesu
daglupchi
gewa deda tamche ratu ngu dusum shipe gewa tamche ki nuwa kanga chodu ngapa dagi gewe tsawe digun kyang sampo chuche ratu nguwa lagi. When you make aspiration, you should make, Riksum, the three Buddha families. My compassion become like our Lokeshwara. My wisdom become like Manjushri. My power become like Vajrapani. And of course, Guru Rinpoche is the embodiment of all the Buddhas. So may I become, fully blessed with Padmasambhava, body, speech, and mind, knowledge, activity, and the five wisdom, all of oneness with the Buddhas of the three times. And may I benefit beings until no being is left in the samsara, no matter how much, in every aspect, every pores and every cells of your body, infinitely may you benefit beings. So make and basically if you sums up all the aspiration is the Manjushri aspiration, Zangchu Mollam, Samantabhata aspiration. That is the supreme aspiration. So sometimes it's good to read that. And then in your mind, you can, you can invite the Buddhas of the three times and Bodhisattvas. And then as they have made aspiration, dedicate their merit for the enlightenment of all beings. I likewise dedicate, as they have made aspiration for each and every sentient being to benefit, I likewise also make dedication to benefit each and every sentient being until samsara become empty. So those are very important, make the dedication at the end. So it was wonderful. Thank you all. And take good care of yourself. And soon, I hope to see you all in person. Right now, this is good, a computer also we can see, but it's a little bit different than, seeing in person. So it's been a while, but there's nothing we can do, this pandemic thing. And now it's more people getting vaccinated. So, it's going to get safer, I suppose. And then, that's our only option. We don't have any other option. So, people have opinions. Some people think it's better not to get vaccinated. I'm not sure. But I guess right now we don't have much of an option. I personally took vaccination. So, so therefore, each person has to make their decision. I think it's a good idea to take vaccination personally. Anyway, I pray for all of you. So for you to be physically well and physically happy, and then mentally, with the blessings And with the blessing of bodhicitta and with the blessing of the Buddhas, you will find happiness, no question of that. If you have bodhicitta, there is happiness. If you don't have bodhicitta, there isn't happiness. Even you can be a billionaire or trillionaire, you will be a very, lonely person deep inside, sad all the time. You may have all the foods to eat, but no deep satisfaction. Your mind is wandering all the time, falling into some kind of extreme. If you have bodhicitta, you may be alone living in a mountain, happy, like Milarepa, Milarepa said, me, if I die in this mountain, with no one knowing, no one to, I don't remember the whole sentence in the biography of Milarepa, but there was a whole sentence. If this yogi, if I die in the mountain, no one to cry for me, no one to ask for me, I'm satisfied. So but
No
we
one
are
to
always
disturb his
clinging.
body.
We are always clinging, oh, who's going to be there for me? Who's going to be, So we live in fear because there's no bodhicitta. The reason fear comes is lack of bodhicitta. So if we have bodhicitta, we are never separated. We are always there. So please practice Tonglen, meditate and read the Shantideva's Bodhicharavatara teaching, and then your daily practice. And then it will be wonderful. Then you will find liberation in this lifetime. Or even if you don't find liberation right in this life, you may find in the Bardo, or you may find in the next life. But you will find, without any question of that, bodhicitta is the mother of enlightenment. So therefore, please look into your mind. Our business is to watch ourselves. Our business is not to judge other people. Most people always get judging other people while not seeing oneself. That is our main problem. His son is Dijum Rinpoche in the aspiration. I'm sure you guys may have had the text. I've given the transmission long time ago. In that he said, please bless me not to judge others. Please bless me not to blame others. That's our main thing. Some people say, oh, I believe in God. You don't believe in God. You go to hell. Some say, no, I don't believe. You are wrong. Everyone judging each other like that. What's the point? At the end of the day, your mind is confused. You're still with anger. You're still with attachment. You're still with ignorance. What good does that do? The world is so much ignorant. Look at your own mind. Work within yourself. This mind, needs to be subdued. This heart and mind, heart and duality, it needs to be subdued. It needs to be, made supple. And that's only we can do that through bodhicitta mind. There's no other mind which can do that. So please do the Dharma to your mind, not judging others. I think that's important. Yeah, thank you very much.
And you're giving teaching tonight, Rinpoche?
No.
No.
Okay, all right then. Everyone take care. And then soon we will meet again on Zoom.
Hey, Jule, Tashidele, Namaste.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you, Yolala.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.